We're back with the Ron and Fez Show on 106.7 WJFK. Toll-free phone number 866-277-4969. Ronnie, you know how much I love babies. I'm just a big baby fan.
Yeah, weren't you arrested for that once?
All right, that was a little too much love, and it was probation. There was no conviction, and, in fact, that's over in the year 2006. Now, they've come out with the annual list of the top names for baby boys and baby girls. Those most popular names that these kids are getting named as they're born across the country. So I was wondering if you could figure out what's the number one name out there for girls and the number one name for boys.
I do know boys.
What do you got?
Number one name for boys?
This is Charlie.
This is Charlie.
Great name. That is not number one for boys.
I think most of the people I meet are Bob. Hi, this is Bob.
A lot of Bobs.
You'll like my friend Bob. I'm always hearing that.
Bobs are usually nice guys. Bob is not the number one name for a boy.
Is it Richard?
No, it's not Richard.
Ricky?
Nope, not
Any
Ricky.
of the Richards?
No, not Richard, Ricky, Dick, Dickie, anybody.
I never knew a Dickie. I know some Dicks. No Dickies.
Dickie Smothers is the only one I know.
Is it James?
No, it is not James. Not for the boys.
All right, some of the other guys want to guess. Come on in here. Everybody gets one guess apiece. And don't cheat, okay? Nobody just cheat and said they read this thing and says.
You can't trust the soul that walks through this door.
Fez, I've turned into Mr. Paranoid. I'm paranoid from this point on.
I'm going to have to guess Michael.
All right, that's your guess. Harry Elvis, what's your guess?
I'm going to go with Brad.
Brad?
How many Brads do you meet?
I'm thinking it's like a popular name now, so it'll catch up. So
yeah, I know that there's sometimes popular names, but I don't know if they catch up that quick.
Well, it's interesting. They said in the study, and I don't mean to give this away, but they go, baby boys tend to get more traditional names.
I was going to say that because you're naming after the grandfather.
And girls, parents get a little bit more experimental with a name.
Yeah, you know why? Because no one ever worries about the woman's name living on. Like a man's name.
True.
That's Charles.
All right, so we have a Michael, a Brad. Wonder Boy?
I'm going to say Russell.
Russell?
Like the great Russell Crowe.
That's one.
No, but I think his popularity is you're going to see a trend.
Look at children. Who's going to say, I'm holding little Russell? That's not even a baby's name.
Mikey D, what do you have?
Joseph.
Joseph, interesting.
Jojo. I love the name Jojo.
Jojo.
Hey, Jojo. Hey, you know my friend Jojo, right? It's Joey.
All right, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
One of you four guys is right.
I'm going to say Jojo. I'm voting for Joe.
It's not Russell. It's certainly not Brad. And it's not Jojo. It's not Joseph. It's Michael is the number one for boys, and it's been number one for 14 years running.
You do, that's Mikey D. You do me a lot of
That's your own name, Michael.
Well, somebody already used it before him. So that's a good one. All right, now girl's name?
Girl's name. All right, the number one name for girls out of all the babies born last year.
All right, I'll tell you what, let's run all the way through everybody, and if we don't get it, we'll all get another shot, all right? Number one name for girls, I'll go first. I'm going to say Kathy.
Kathy.
I mean, a lot of Kathys.
All right, Kathy.
I'm going to say Christine.
It's a good one.
Christine.
I'm going to go with Jane.
Jane. Who's naming these babies? Tarzan?
Wonder Boy's guessing Russelina.
Is it on there? No, I'm going to say Jennifer.
Jennifer. Interesting. And Mikey D?
Jessica.
Jessica. We've got three J names.
Like you're calling her Jessica?
Okay, out of the choices, Kathy, Christine. You should have just said French bread pizza. Jane, Jennifer, and Jessica. None of those are right.
I miss her, by the way. All right, let's go through again. I'm going to go real traditional and say Margaret.
Ooh. All right, Margaret.
Or Peg of my heart.
I'm going to go with, I'm sorry, I blanked out on it.
Well, you're on the radio. You have to
You can't blank out, idiot.
Wanda.
You're better off blanking out, you moron.
Wanda. Harry Elvis.
I'm going to go with Susan or Susie. Either or.
You get one, and it's Susan.
I'm going to say Allison.
Allison. All right, trying to butter up Fez. Go ahead, Mikey D.
Mary.
Mary, very straight, very traditional.
Mary, too. Nice one. After the Virgin Mother.
And again, no one is correct. Wanda was closest. No, I'm kidding. But nobody was correct there. On Margaret,
right.
Wanda, Susan, Allison, and Mary.
All right, is this more of a new name, Fez?
I would say, if you're, with it being very popular, I say you're looking more at little girls name this than actual grown-up women.
All right, I'll go now. Is it Tiffany?
Tiffany. Roy Hamptons.
Alexis. Nice one.
Harry?
Sandra.
Get away.
Isn't that a form of Susan? Go ahead, Wonder Boy.
Brittany.
Brittany. Interesting.
Nice. That's a good one.
Kimberly.
Kimberly. All right. All good choices. All that you would think of little girls, like in kindergarten or first grade, having these names. None of them are right. But you're on the right track now, I think.
I think I'm looking up here on the phones, 866-277-4969. I think Jay has it. Jay, give Fez your answer.
Hey, it's Ashley, I think.
Ashley. Very nice.
There's the winning cowbell.
You know how many Ashleys I met with my kids over the last couple of years?
Right.
Hold on, you're going to win something, Jay. Damn.
Hey, Fezzy.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Go ahead,
How tall
Jay.
is Mikey D?
How old is Mikey D?
How tall is he?
How tall is he? 6'6".
How much does he weigh?
He's are you 193?
Yeah, that's it.
193.
Fat bastard.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
You understand, 6'6", he really carries it.
You're going to the big ass prize closet. Yeah, my niece has like 10 friends named Ashley. And Ashley is the number one name for girls, and it has been for the past 10 years.
All right, give us, you got anything else there?
All right, this is interesting here. This is the number 2 girl's name overall, but it's also the number 1 name given to African American baby girls.
Oh, give us a little soul music.
So let's get some soul over there.
Let's get some Soul Patrol going.
And we'll take some guesses. It's the number 2 overall name on the top 10 list, but it's also the number 1 African American baby girl name.
All right, Fezzy, I'm ready to go first. I'll say Taniqua.
Taniqua. All right. Harry Elvis?
I'm going to say Diana, after, like, Diana Ross.
Yeah, what year is this? 68, 69?
But the parents are naming the kids, is what I'm thinking.
Mikey D, what do you got?
Shanae.
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 Wonder Boy?
I'm going to say Lindsay.
Lindsay, after the great Lindsay Buckingham. None of those names are correct. Not Taniqua, Diana, Shanae, or Lindsay.
All right, I'm ready to go now.
What do you got?
Is the name... By the way, can you hear the music?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing a damn thing.
You don't hear any of that. Because if you want it, you got it.
All right, I'll go first. I'll say the name is Latifah.
Latifah, after our queen. Harry Elvis?
I'm going to go with Aretha.
What year do you think this is?
Aretha. Mikey D.
Josephine.
Josephine.
To Josephine Baker?
Yes.
And you tried to get Joseph in on the number 1 boy's name as well. Wonder Boy, you got one?
I'm going to say Amy.
Amy. All those are wrong.
All right, here's somebody who might have an answer. I think this is a good one, too. Mikey Boy. Mikey Boy, do you have an answer for Fez?
I think it's Keisha.
Keisha.
Sorry.
After Keyshawn Johnson.
Sorry.
All right, here is Fabria. Fabria, you're on Ron Fez.
Is it Kayla?
Kayla. I never even heard of this name.
Kayla. Kayla. Kayla.
I got it.
You got it. You're going to Big Ass Prize Closet.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Kayla, number 2 overall and number 1 among African Americans, naming their baby daughters.
We'll take a break. We're right back. It's Ron and Fez.
It's the Ron and Fez Show on 106.7 WJFK. Going over this new list out. The top names for baby boys and baby girls born across the country. Every year they talk about the names that are the most popular with the parents for their new babies. Trying to guess some of these tonight. Ronnie, next up we have the number 1 name for African American baby boys. I'll give you a couple other hints.
Mm-hmm.
It's the second most popular boy's name overall.
Okay.
And it's also the number 1 name for Hispanic baby boys. So it's number 1 for African American baby boys, Hispanic baby boys, and second most popular overall.
Now, for Hispanic, I would say Jesus. I'm going to go with LaFenis.
LaFenis? All right. Ronnie's guess is LaFenis. Rory Hampton's your guess.
I'm going to have to go with Joseph.
Joseph.
Or Jojo.
You're not saying Mojo Jojo, are you, Rory?
No, just Joseph.
All right.
Mojo Jojo.
Harry Elvis?
I'm going to go with Anthony.
Anthony.
Mikey D. What do you got, Mikey D?
Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Ricky Ricardo.
You racist son of a bitch. And Wonder Boy.
George.
George. Interesting. Let me go over this list again. George, Ricky Ricardo, Anthony, Joseph, and LaFenis. All are incorrect. Not the number 1 boy's name for new baby African-American boys and Hispanic boys.
If I would have thought it was Hispanic, I would definitely think a saint's name. But I wouldn't think that for African-Americans.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't see this as being a Hispanic. This is not a Hispanic name. But for some reason, that's what they say. It's number 1, the top among black and Hispanic babies. But I do not see it being a Hispanic name.
All right, I think I know it then.
What's that?
Is it Miguel?
No, that would be Spanish. That would be Hispanic.
I thought you said it was the number 1 Hispanic name.
It is the number 1 Hispanic name, and it's not Miguel, which is Spanish for Michael.
I think I know it then.
What's that?
Is it La Cucaracha?
No, it's not a la cucaracha.
All right, I'm lost here. What are we looking for? Just Spanish names?
No. We're looking for the number 1
It's late in the show.
new baby boy's name. It's the number 1 pick for African-American baby boys, the number 1 pick for Hispanic baby boys, and the second overall pick for boys in general, for baby boys altogether.
All right, I think I know it. I don't want to say it on the air, so I'll just put up the sign. Is it this name?
No, it is not that name.
That would be black and Spanish together.
I understand what it is, but it is not that name.
Is it close?
No, it's not even close. And remember, these are people naming their own children.
Is it NS?
They wouldn't use.
Oh, I thought you meant what the neighbors call them.
No, this is not what they're getting called in school. This is names that their parents are giving them.
All right, I guess I'll take myself out. I don't know.
Rory, you want to guess again?
Yeah, I'm going to say Ralph.
Ralph.
A lot of Spanish kids named Ralph.
Harry Elvis.
I'm going to say Michael.
Michael. Even though we said Michael was the number 1 name overall, and now we're looking for the second name overall, you think Michael showed up on the list twice. All right, we'll go to Michael. Mikey D.
I'm going to go with James.
James. Sorry, you're all incorrect. It is not Ralph, Michael, or James.
Is it Nipsey?
No, it is not Nipsey.
That's Cam Debbie's joke. Which means we'll probably pull it, and that'll be tomorrow's promo.
Cam Daddy wrote in Nipsey. Any other guesses
All right,
here?
is it Spanish? It likes Latin for Latin kids, right? And blacks?
It is the number one name for African American baby boys and the number one name for Hispanic baby boys.
Is it Speedy Gonzalez?
No, it's not Speedy Gonzalez. Who would name their kid Speedy Gonzalez?
Hey, by the way, Flipper wants you to call him tonight.
Oh, all right. That was probably who was ringing the William Tell Overture.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Has no idea that the show's on. Any more guesses from the Nut Hut here?
I'm going to try with Sean.
Sean. Nice Irish name. No, that's not it.
I'm going to go with Ron.
Ron.
Where are we going?
You're not going with Ron.
Oh, wait a minute. You think I have that? That's my background for you.
No, not at all.
No, I get it. I understand.
No.
Because I'm not from the Hamptons, I must be Latin and black. Fine.
No, I just was, I just think that might be a good name that might be used now.
That's not it. Mikey D?
How about Dylan?
Dylan. Interesting name. Not correct.
Would it be Dre?
Dre? No.
Tupac?
Not Tupac. Don't think of a rapper.
Snoop? Oh, it's not a rapper?
No.
Then I know it.
What is it?
Nelly?
No, it's not Nelly. Or Snoop.
R. Kelly?
No. In fact, R ends up on one of the more unpopular lists.
Is it Thomas?
It is not Thomas.
Man, I think you might have a stumped on this one.
I think I got you on this one. I don't think you're going to guess it.
And these are all new babies?
Yes, they're brand new babies.
Is it 50 Cent?
There's only one baby named 50 Cent.
I don't think I know this one at all. I'm really, really stumped.
I think it'll surprise you. It is not Hispanic name, and yet it's number one.
Ice Cube?
No, it is not Ice Cube. There is no ice. There's nothing frozen in this name.
And it's Spanish and black.
It's the number one for African American baby boys, number one for Hispanic baby boys.
Our DJ thinks he knows it. DJ, what do you got?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Would it be Mateo? Because that's Matt in English.
I do hear the name Mateo a lot, Fez.
It is not Mateo.
I also would it happen to be Elegante?
Ellie.
That's just for big babies. That's the number one name for large babies.
I just called Giant Gonzalez, like we say it in English. I don't know, Fez. You're going to have to turn over all the cards here.
This is the second most popular name overall. Top name for black babies. Top name for Hispanic babies.
Is it Luchador?
No, it's not Luchador. It's Justin.
Get out of here.
That's what it
Again,
says.
it's Justin effing Timberlake.
Justin.
Led by the minorities.
Justin has taken the world by storm.
I can't imagine a little black baby's named Justin.
I have even more trouble picturing the Hispanic babies.
This thing can't be right. This is crazy talk.
Oh, it's here.
But I'm telling you know what? And I don't want to say babies are having babies. But at the same age that you're a Justin Timberlake fan, you're having a kid now. You're 14. We got a break, Fez.
We got a break, and we'll be right back, and we'll wrap up the Ron and Fez show.
And we are Justin and Mateo.
Get ready to wrap up the Ron and Fez show. As we work through some of these baby names on the new lists that are out, most popular names for baby boys and baby girls. Ronnie, we have one category left to guess, if you'd like to play along. It is the number one name for Asian baby girls.
I think I know this one. Is it Ling Ling?
It's not Ling Ling. That was the number one name for baby pandas, but not for baby girls.
Saki?
No, not Saki.
All right, this is a name for baby girls, right?
Baby Asian girls.
Chinka chink.
No. You're close. No, you're not.
Is it Mr. Miyagi?
It is not Mr. Miyagi. For a baby girl.
Slanty Slit?
Nope, it's not Slanty Slit. These are all good guesses, though. I don't want to discourage you. But we're looking for the number one girl's name for Asian baby girls.
Would it be Pat Tanaka?
It is not Pat Tanaka. Former AWA World Tag Team Champion.
Mr. Fuji?
Not Mr. Fuji.
Not Professor Tora Tanaka.
No, not Pat Tanaka nor Toro Tanaka.
Are they related?
One stole the name. I'll let you guess.
Harry, would you like to give it a try? Asian girls?
I'm going to go with Margaret.
As in?
Margaret Cho, the All-American girl.
It's not Margaret.
Jamie.
Jamie. No.
Asian girl.
It's not Jamie. Mikey D.
June.
I thought you said Jew.
It's not June or Jew. Wonder Boy.
Lisa.
As in Lisa Ling?
Or Lucy Liu.
It is neither one. It's not Lisa Ling or Lucy Liu.
Cosmo, you're around Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, first off, can I say, this is my 1-year anniversary of listening to you guys.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, what about the name Kim?
Kim is perfect. Is that it, Fez?
Kim makes a lot of sense. It is not the number one name for Asian baby girls. But that's both American, it's Asian.
Is it fried rice?
No, it's not fried rice. That is not anything you would name a baby girl. We'll take it back to our panel. Harry Elvis?
What about Michelle, as in Michelle Kwan?
All right, that's your guess. Rory?
Pam. As in, like Pamela.
Yes. Mikey?
As in Pamela.
Lily.
Nice.
That's pretty.
Sun Yi?
As in Sunyi Previn? Woody Allen's wife?
Yeah.
That was actually witty for you. I can't believe it.
One of you is correct. It is not Sunyi.
Is it Pam as in Pamela?
It is not Pam as in Pamela. It's not Lily. It is Michelle as in Michelle Kwan.
Yay! All right, what names would you never name a kid under any circumstances? Right now, I'd say Saddam is out of the question.
You will never see another kid named Saddam. That is it. It's done. Because it's so unpopular right now. They say that you'll never get another baby named Monica after Lewinsky. That name, they have pretty much made it extinct. If you're named Monica now, enjoy, because you're the last of your breed.
I would never name a kid Fidel.
Fidel, that brings up bad memories.
It's Castro.
Adolf. You're not going to name a baby Adolf.
You never would. Yeah, Joseph, even after Joseph Stalin, who killed just as many Jews, Joseph lives on.
Joseph, very popular name.
Lee Harvey would be out of the question now.
You're not going to do it. I think the name Ozzy has been ruined for babies.
I would never name a kid Cheech or Chong.
Either one?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't name a kid Pontius.
Is it Pontius Pilate?
Because a Pontius Pilate, that's all it takes is one bad apple to ruin a name.
What about a jinx name like Jean Bonnet?
Oh, no, why? Ooh.
Why not just name the baby Crib Death?
Sure. You're just running too big of a risk if you name the kid Jean Bonnet. I wouldn't name a kid Pee-wee. He's going to grow up to run batches in a theater.
Yeah, I wouldn't name that just because of the whole dink thing either. You know, just the whole Pee-wee. You're just being mean. I'd never name a kid Yoko.
No, you have a cute little baby girl, you name her Yoko.
You think Winona's ruined for children now?
Winona might be ruined from the shoplifting. It might be out. That could have spelled the end for that.
What about Liza with a Z? Is that too much of an addict name?
Personally, I like it, but I don't think kids are going to get that name anymore. I don't think babies are going to get that name. What do you got, Mikey D?
How about Beavis? I wouldn't think that I would name anyone Beavis.
It's not going to happen.
What about Butthead?
That you never know.
What about Momar?
Momar? As in Muammar Gaddafi?
Yeah.
You're probably not going to see in the next generation a lot of baby Momars running around.
But you could name a baby Nomar and be loved in Boston. Nomar!
All it takes is a letter. A letter's difference.
Here's Brian. Brian, you're around at Fez.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, guys, I got a name.
Yeah.
You never name your kid Orenthal James.
Oh, OJ's out of the question now. Might as well name him Stabber.
Sure, you won't get another OJ.
Yeah.
You'll probably get a TJ, an RJ, something like that, but no OJs anymore.
I would never name a child Vinny the Chin.
Interesting.
What's going on, Woody boy? You better speak up if you're going to make a ruckus in my thing.
I would never name a kid Tommy Lee. I think that one's been ruined at this point.
And then no one would ever let him babysit. How did he make out today? Did anybody hear? He started that trial for the drowning the kid.
Yeah, he was telling his side of the story, and it was coming off really bad, if you ask me. Some of the things he was saying.
Remember when he called 911? It was like, yeah, man. She was like, kid's dead. Like he was Billy, high on Xanax.
His version of the story was that he panicked when he was screaming and calling 911.
No, I heard that 911 call. And it sounded like, what do you put on, what kind of pizzas you have available?
He actually said that he was talking to his life coach nearby the pool when they found out the kid was at the bottom. So this is someone who has to have a life coach now because he just doesn't know how to live. So
the guy has to stay with him 24 hours a day. It's not even Billy going to 6 different doctors?
It seems like the life coach is on call.
And what kind of idiot is this guy if he follows Tommy Lee around? You're not following the president, giving him advice. You're saying to Tommy Lee, hey, do you really need that burrito after eating? That's not a life coach you want to be.
In Tommy Lee's defense, his lawyer said, hey, I want everyone to know that nobody was drunk at that party, and Tommy Lee wasn't drunk.
Oh, great.
So that makes it okay to drown a kid.
Yeah, don't watch the kids then. You know what? How old were the kids, 5?
Yeah, they were little kids. The boy that drowned was 4.
When you have children, babies, do you need an effing pool party? No. You do, and when my kids were little, I would get that all the time. They're invited for a pool party. I'm going, that means I have to come. Because I'm not going to just drop them off while you put them in a pool.
This idiot, Tommy Lee, actually said while testifying, he considered it his obligation to watch his own 2 children at the party, and that every child had a parent or guardian looking out for them. Now, in the meantime...
Everyone but one.
Yeah, in the meantime, that kid's nanny, who took him to the party, went off to a rock concert and tried to get one of the other parents or guardians to watch the kid for him.
Fez, how many times is Saigon Kick going to get back together? She had to go.
So, Tommy Lee, testifying on his own behalf, he ought to just shut up.
I'd rather have Vince Neil speak for me. That's how stupid Tommy Lee is. I call my character witness Mick Mars.
Tommy Lee just entered Vince Neil just entered a no contest plea to his own battery charges.
Hitting himself?
No, he beat up a record producer outside a club last year. So he pleaded no contest. He found the guy in the parking lot and struck him several times in the face. The guy fell and broke his elbow.
All right, I saw Tommy Lee on that reality show.
This a real life?
I can't imagine, not Vince Neil. I can't imagine getting beat up by Vince Neil. It doesn't seem like it could happen. It's like getting beat up by a troll. He's just a soft little high man.
If it happened and you got beat up by Vince Neil, it had to feel like it was happening in slow motion. Because that's how Vince Neil moves.
No! Vince Neil has turned into the dude.
He's the dude, Ron. So Vince Neil, he's 42 years old. He has to complete 100 hours of community service, pay restitution, and he still has to go through the booking process, which he hasn't already, so they have his fingerprints on file. So big day for Motley Crue in court.
Yeah, great day for Motley Crue, huh?
As there's one saying, hey, I thought everyone was watching their own kids around the pool.
And once again, has there ever been any kind of news about Mick Mars? And has he ever gotten a chick? You're the effing lead guitar player. Get something, Mick.
Something for yourself.
Is he the lead guitar player? I keep getting confused.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. You're the lead guitar player, man.
And the only news you get about Nikki Sixx is that, hey, you're not Nikki Sixx. You're Matthew Trippy.
Oh, my God. I forgot that story, and I'm the only one who remembers.
The guy who claimed he spent Was it months, a year? Touring with Motley Crue, pretending to be Nikki Sixx.
And we're pretty sure it didn't happen, but that doesn't keep him off our show.
866-277-4969 is the toll-free phone number.
That's it, Fez?
I think we're done here.
I could go on for days. I enjoy this show so much.
I thought we did. Hey, reminder, everyone, Melissa, the WJFK spokesmodel, she is online at Maxim Online. She is in the Hometown Hottie contest, so you want to check her out there and vote for our own Melissa in the Hometown Hottie contest, MaximOnline.com.
Fezzy, all of our prayers and good wishes with our friend the Hosp from RonFez.net, who lost his father last night. We're so sorry for you, my brother. Best of luck to you and the family. We're thinking about you.
Take care, Hosp.
We will
God bless you.
Be back tomorrow. Ron Fez Show. Soup!